Alright, good morning guys. Let me check how's the stream. Alright, seems like we're live. So today I'm gonna be starting with a simple game of a boid simulation because I was thinking about performance and how to measure it, and I was testing very basic stuff, and I thought that I was looking through some ideas what would be a nice project, and I want to try to I already did it like very briefly to test out if it's a good idea to build a boid game. So I'm gonna do something like this, but a bit different, of lock-in simulation, and then we're gonna replace these thingies with the actual fish. And then, since there are a lot of moving parts, right, we need to update the canvas all the time. I think this is a good example, a good use case to test performance. So we will need to think about how we use each of our core so we can update all of this stuff appropriately. So I'm going to be using this kind of beaten library. I found some articles how to do it, and well, overall I was doing some research. And yeah, maybe I will follow this article, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how it's going to go. But overall, that's the plan for today. For now, and there are a lot of things I don't really understand, like terminology. Some of it I know, but I don't really know. Like I've heard about it, like acceleration, cohesion, like how to make objects come to one another, how to make them separate from each other, like cohesion, separation. So probably I'm going to be using AI just to understand this terminology. Yep, that's overall the idea. Alrighty, I'm gonna be doing like 90 minutes today, I think, of coding. And I think the initial setup will probably be done within 1 or 2 sessions, and then, right, once I understand the basics, then I will start playing around more of a... So for now, I just want to build a skeleton of how it's going to look like, and then I will start implementing like my own stuff. Alrighty, let me set up the timer so I know how much time I have. Alright, so let's start coding. I will add something like game. Let me just grab this library straight away. Oh, I will have it here. Alright, let me try not to... Where is my mouse and cursor? Alright. So we'll need struct like a game. And we need to use this beaten. How much should be screen height, screen width? It's 40, 20, or other way around. It's height, okay. Voice game. Alright, obviously there are a lot of options. Alright, single thread, this is interesting. This is something we're gonna, if I'm gonna be adding WASM, this is something to use. Alright, we need to pass in here pointer to the game, I think. Yep, like so, but we're getting error because the game is not implementing game. And game in interface, right, we need update, draw, and layout. Alright. Date, I'm not sure. I think we don't need anything here. The main thing will be draw, from what I understand. And this is going to be a beaten image. Right, and here we need to range of our boids, and we will need to draw them here. And we need to add the final one, the layout. Alright. As well, just return screen it's screen height, that's it. Right, now let's create so we will need probably something like vector 2D. Alright. Yeah, and we need to check error. Although I'm writing Go for a while, still forgetting to test errors. Oh yeah, log fatal error. The game is not running. What did I click? Screen. Draw. What is boid? Boid's current game. Last name. Alright, I'm gonna do it a bit differently. Right, let's create we need vector 2D. Oops. I started the Kafka playlist. Ayush, hello, hello. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. How's it going? It's good, but I have a bout in it. Alright, you have questions, or what do you mean? Right, what is this song? Well, for now, I think I'm done with that playlist. Because it's already getting a bit complex. I don't know if I should continue. Maybe in the future I will add more. Yeah, there is 6 videos in the playlist, yeah. So, even these 6 videos, they're giving, like... Continue, please. Alright, maybe, like, probably in the future I will add more, but I think I need to add not just, like, isolated stuff. I need to build something real for you guys. So I was thinking about either making more videos comparing like how we can encode decode stuff, like how to add protobuf or avro encoding decoding into Golang. But I feel like this is already getting a bit more like very nuanced and specific. Maybe a bit difficult. So for now, well, alright, answering your question, because there is no playlist that is dedicated to Go in Kafka. Alright, that's good to know, but I feel like YouTube is just like endless, which is going in depth. Yeah, exactly, that's what I wanted to do. Pachowski, Golang is your primary language? Nope, I'm learning Golang. I'm a Golang beginner, let's say. I've been doing Golang for like 5 months now. Well, I started Golang a while back. Like my first project was like around 2 years ago, but I never actually studied, right? I shamelessly wipe coded an application that is in production right now. So nevertheless, right now I'm studying, so like 5 months. What is your primary role language? So I'm working with JavaScript, Nest.js. I'm writing Nest.js all the time. Are you answering your question about Kafka? So for now, I am pausing it, and later on, I will do probably more, but I will do it in the scope of, you know, like writing some kind of project. I want to write something. Later on, I want to add a Discord bot and like consume messages from YouTube chat and Twitch chat, and then add them. Well, in any case, I have a project idea, which is gonna use WebSockets, and it's a good use case for Kafka. So if we need to scale our pods, but that's for the future. For now, I am stopping with Kafka. Right now, I'll focus more on Golang's performance, just understanding how it works internally. Nice to hear that. Yep, I'm glad you're glad. You're glad to hear that. Alrighty. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this kind of boids game. What is my SDE level? Well, I'm a senior developer, but I don't know. If I will go into some kind of Google, maybe I will be junior there. I don't know. And the company I work with I am senior developer. I've been working for like 7-8 years now. But now, yeah, today we'll try to do something like this. What's the company name? Well, for now, I don't want to share this kind of personal information because I don't know how my employer might respond to that. But overall, I will say that I'm working for a logistics company. So it's trucking, delivery, all this kind of stuff. We are not like Uber, but yeah, just like you can think of like Uber Eats. Well, actually delivery, like heavy cargo. Like we pick up stuff from ships and deliver it all across United States. So I'm working for US company. Same here. Oh, all right, cool. So for now, yeah, I don't want to share personal info because this is just a kind of side fun stuff for now. If I'll get serious about it, maybe I'll later on. Alright, let's add addition. So we will have current x plus target x, or target maybe not the best idea. Current new v, current v, something like that. Current. And we will have current y plus new y. What else we're gonna need? We need subtract. Probably multiply. Let me check what this guy is doing. Yeah, multiply. Yeah, let's sub Golang style. Vision, not sure. Yeah, probably not need to, not like that, but just some. We also need to have something similar to that just to add value. Righty. Okay, one final doubt. As a fresher, Sure, fire away. From where do you learn the thing? I saw your Goroutines pad and Kafka. Both are so in-depth. Well, the thing is that blogs, YouTube channel, or any other website. So the question you are asking is essentially, right? You're in point A and you want to get to point B, some kind of, and you don't have a clear path, right? And this is very typical. And unfortunately, you won't have a clear path. So the only thing I will tell you is there is no way around, right? The worst thing you can do is do nothing, essentially. But if you will do, so your options, right? You can do YouTube course, YouTube video, you can like some kind of paid course. This will provide probably like a plan plus clarity, right? Because the paid course probably already there is like a existing plan. So YouTube, like blogs and etc., right? It's all gonna be the same. It might be good, might be not what you need, right? This is the same, right? For paid course, might be good, but not really what you need. You should do a live stream where you learn Golang. Well, this is what I'm doing right now, right? I am essentially, all my streams is where I learn Golang. Can I suggest a course? Well, I can suggest you YouTubers I watch, but I haven't watched them in a while because I'm primarily just writing code and going from there. But nevertheless, my point, what I'm trying to make is that none of them will give you guarantee that you will get right, like directly from A to B, right? Nothing guarantees you that. And lastly, right, you can do AI stuff. AI stuff is good for learning, right? Because it's very good with basics, right? Good with basics and research. But it can give you bullshit, right? It can give you false info. So essentially what I'm trying to say, there is no guarantee, right? You will need to make this puzzle by your own, by yourself, right? You need to, so probably your way will be not like direct, it's gonna be up and down. So, okay, let me show you the channels I follow. So I like these guys. Arturo came to my stream, gave me some suggestions. So he's up and coming YouTuber just like I am. You can check out his videos. Code, I found quite a lot of helpful videos from him. Mario, very good in like definitions, I would say, fundamentals. And Anthony, I watched mostly Anthony. A lot of people give him, I don't know, they're upset about him. But he has a lot of live coding, and yeah, he's like, his memory is like a real database. Some people doesn't like his approach, but yeah, I don't really care. And he is doing a lot of advanced stuff, so you can check him out. These are people I watch. But nevertheless, once again, no one will give you the everything you need, because right, each of us is different. We learn differently, right? Some people like reading, some people like YouTube. I actually, previously, I was watching only YouTube. I was like, when I was reading, I don't know, it didn't work for me. But then AI came in and we were all forced to read. And now I prefer reading blogs than watch YouTube. Right? Essentially, this is what right? Like, I'm finding interesting blogs and read them myself. I know I am doing YouTube, so I'm kind of doing negative promotion for myself, but nevertheless, things change, right? Even for myself, I used to prefer like watch YouTubes, but now I read mostly blogs, and then I use AI for study as well. I will be honest with you, but the thing is, I don't know, I don't blindly trust it, right? Like previous stream, I was doing testing of testing.b and testing different scenarios. Once again, I read some blogs, I dropped them into AI, and I asked them some questions, right? AI gave me some answers, and some of them were correct, some of them were false. That's why I wrote the code myself, and I tested it. And when I told AI, like, this is wrong, what you gave me, what do you think? He responded, of course, you're absolutely correct. So, long answer to your question, that there is no like direct way for A to B. I can't give it to you. None of this will give it to you. You need to, do it piece by piece. The worst thing you can do is do nothing, right? Then you're definitely not learning. Even if you watch like a bad YouTube video, now you get some information, right? And now you understand, all right, I should watch something else. You pay for course, right? Unfortunately, right? You paid for it, but you will learn something from it as well. Anyways, it's it's mostly not about the teacher. It's mostly about you and how you approach it. That's at least my 5 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. Thanks, I got the answer. Yeah, sorry for it was way too long. Alrighty, let's continue with our boid. Alright, so we need to limit values to some kind of lower upper as well. We will return vector to dim. So how do we need to do this? Can we write just like this? Probably yes. So I need to take max of current x and lower, I think. Right, whichever is higher. And I need to mass minute against upper. Right, this way we will contain it. What is the playlist name of the music? Just a website called Upbeat, and there is a free music for like let me send it to you guys. So I'm using like free music, otherwise YouTube and Twitch will slap me. Alright, so I think it should be like this. We take the max of lower in x. This is how we can limit something within the screen. What else we need? We need to get distance from point A to point B. This is going to be just float 64. between 2 points. And so this is going to be a Pythagoras theorem, right? How do we do this? We need a square root, mass square root of x and x, mass, what is it, power? Yeah, power, x. I need to take another, current minus new x, and here we will have to the power of 2 plus the same thing for y-axis. Right? Is that correct? We take x, y, we square them, summarize. Yeah. My god, I'm getting old. I'm forgetting math basics. Alright, this should be it with vector. 2D. Now we need to probably add the boids themselves. I'm just thinking. Yep. Boid go. Main. So boid will have position and velocity and ID. So if you're curious where I'm getting this from, right, right now from my memory, but I read some articles, right, I did some preparation and some basic coding before that. So I think we will have this void. We'll need to create func new void. Yeah, we need to take in, yeah, probably we're not going to take position and velocity. We'll just take in the ID. And now return pointer. Yeah, return pointer to void. And now ID will be ID. Later on we'll add the rest. And for now, let's add voids count equal to, I don't know, let's make 100. Should I add something like start game? Let me check out how he did it. Game, voids. He places them in the game. Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, we'll have voids here. And voids I Beam. What's your problem? No, ID. Well, let's comment it out. New game. What's the problem? It doesn't return anything. Let's return the game. Yeah, and here we should use probably our game. Now for range g.boids. How is he doing that? Let's add some background. Draw screen. I'm not sure about that. How do we create boid? Position. Vector to dim. So we need a random float 64. We need to multiply it by screen width. This is going to be our x, right? And the same for y. And now velocity should be between -1 and 1, right? So we need to take float 64 when it returns from 0 to 1. So we need to multiply it by 2. -1. And the same for y. It's going to be our boid. And now we probably need some kind of Gortin. Just thinking how it should work. Yeah, start. We will have move, and here we will create an infinite loop. B dot move and time sleep. Probably we need to sleep here if we are moving. I don't know how long we should sleep for. Maybe okay. Time, because we will have 100 boids, and we need to give our processor ability to switch between coroutines. So we'll have 100 coroutines running in parallel, and I have 16 cores, and overall, like, what if you have less? But we will optimize that. I'm not sure that this is the most efficient way. Let me check how he's doing it. So he's everything targeting into center. I don't want to do that. Draw field circle. Normalize. Doing it like this. Right. I have some files as well saved. Let me check how I did it there. So when we are moving, B position will be B position add. We need to add our velocity, right? This is how it's going to work. So velocity is how much we should move on every move. I mean, how much we should change our position on every move. So we will just add it. We need to calculate, limit everything within the screen. Right, so if the next iteration will be outside, bring bits, or if next x is less than 0, we need to, what do we need? We need to change velocity to the opposite one. So if it's like something is coming into the screen and the next one will be outside, we come in here and we tell him to go in the opposite direction. So velocity will be a new vector b, and what do? We do minus b velocity x, and yeah, y is fine, right? It's x direction. We are moving like this, and we invert him. So he was moving like this. I could just change the x. Okay, let's see how it's gonna go. And probably we need to do same with y. Just screen height. Okay. I should change it to height, but nevertheless. Yeah, something like this. Alright, I'm gonna steal from another project how to draw a boid. Set. Now let's make it red. Gray. Not sure it's gonna be visible. Sky for red color. I don't wanna opus. Will RGBA, alright. And then we need -1. And the same for Y. Right, let's see how it's gonna work. Yeah, Bill. Alright, layout must return positive numbers. Interesting. I'm missing something. layout. Okay, let me check layout, screen width, screen height. Right. What are you getting then? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. It's returning the same values, right? Right, it's tiny. Maybe red not the best idea. At least something's been drawn. Okay, let's make it times 2 times 2. Alright, I'm getting it, something. They're all on top, but okay. At least something's been drawn. Alright, let's make it here times 2. I don't want to calculate it. Well, actually, yeah, I can do it. 640. 1280, otherwise it's not going to be visible at all. Let's see one more time. Not sure, only half of my screen is being used, so I'm making a mistake somewhere. Okay. Well, is white color better? No, I don't think so. Let's keep it dark. Let's make maybe here 2 minus 2. Okay, they're a bit bigger. Stop bugger. Yeah, why only half of my screen is being used? Next white. Alright. That's why. Alright, now there we go. They're all over the screen, but now they just disappear. No, they're... Okay, let's make game even bigger, because you probably can't see anything, guys. Let's make 200 boids. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, we have some movement. But I feel like still making a mistake here. So if next is outside or next is lower than, change the velocity, right? Let me check. He's doing this, or is he doing this at all? The alignment. He's not taking care of that, right? Yeah, they go outside the screen. Already draw this round thingies. Boid draw. Let me try it out. What is EV? There we go. Deprecated. Fill circle. Okay, let's fill the circle. Oof. Maybe that's better. Alright, now they are stuck in on top. Right, we need to... And here, so on the top they are stacking up, and on the sides they are not changing. Okay. At least some things are working. Okay, let's make it smaller. Let's make this maybe like 15. Okay, this is better. Now, what am I doing wrong here? I don't know. Seems correct to me. Should I invert Y? Nope. They're going outside still. Main height. Let's adjust main height. Alright, let me skip this for now. So now we need to have some kind of map. As the positions. Still I'm a bit confused. Okay, let's move this into boid. Here we'll add with an image. Yeah, like so. So we'll draw it. Maybe mistake is here in layout. And width and height. Width, height. We don't need those. I will make this smaller. Does this effect somehow? Alright, let me skip that for now. That's some kind of boid map. We need actually that. It's just a slice of boids. And here can be well, we don't need that. Map, yeah, we need boid map. And this is gonna be a 2D. So, how do I create you? Slice of slides? No? Hmm. Now we need to feel it. Yeah, we will have it like this, and then we create void. Let's say that boid. Okay, we need to receive the map. Right. Actually, don't need to first initialize the map. We'll say that void's map make this integer. Right, something like this. Not one, but b.id. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, I need to pass in the map into move. Okay, what if we will make you just global map? Right, fine. Like that. Let's make it actually why? Let's add straight away log. Go through all of them. Specs.
Loving you, loving you, so natural. Loving you, so natural. You keep it simple. Loving you, so natural.
Okay. Something's working. Alrighty, the Pomodoro is done. I mean, the timer is done. Right, let me take a quick break and we'll do a bit more of coding. Okay, I'm taking a short break. My timer. Alrighty, so overall something is working, but I will need to play around a bit more with it. Yeah, I need to think about how to make it more how to increase speed, and then we can look at coroutines, because right now I have 500 coroutines running in parallel. I mean it at the same time, which is not ideal. We increase this one, reduce this size. Yeah, they're standing in place. Still right. Now 75. Yikes. And the screen's too big. Alrighty, I'm gonna be wrapping it up for today. Let me commit the code. Alright, FYI, this is boid's branch. If you're curious, the link to the GitHub repo is in description of the video on YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna go have a breakfast. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. I'm gonna continue improving this game and we will add some assets. I will think about how to make it more alive, and then we're gonna do some performance testing and we're gonna replace these dots with the something more beautiful like fish. Play some background, but the main goal, yeah, just to play around, understand how it works. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching, see you next time.